I am willing to jump, 'cause I've been thinking of.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Auntie. If you guys are new here, that's who I am, and if you're not, welcome back. Welcome back to October, where we're doing lots of really fun DIYs this year, but I'm just putting a little Halloween twist into them. So today we're talking about the Ikonart stencil, easy stencil maker that works with inkjet printers or laser printers. Now, when they sent me this, I thought it was gonna be so hard, but it was actually so easy. And Lynn Lilly did an amazing video over on Ikonart's YouTube channel. So once you actually dive in and realize that you probably need this in your life, because you're going to, because it's amazing, I highly suggest going and watching her tutorial. It's what walked me through it, and I was able to use this in like 3 seconds. Literally, not literally. It probably took me an hour to make my first project with setting it up and getting it all out of the box, but it was so easy. I also didn't want to recreate the wheel and do another tutorial on how to use it when there's an amazing one on the internet already. So once you buy that, go get it. I'm gonna review it right now and tell you how much I love it, and then also show you how to use it with some of our SVGs, our Halloween SVGs to be exact. Okay. So what this thing is it is an exposing light, and Ikonart sells inkjet printable film and laser printer film. So if you use an inkjet printer, you can still use this. If you use a laser printer, you can still use this. And you print it out in black and white, and then you put it onto the film, and then you turn this light on for 30 seconds, and then you rinse it out in the sink. And you have a reusable stencil that you can use over and over and over again, with paint, with glitter and glue, with chalk paste, with so many things. And you can do custom patterns, you can do digital files for people who are using it. So lots of opportunities to really use this thing in the craft world as well as the craft world business. So I 100% hands down, when they sent it, I was like, if it does what it says it does, I'm gonna be all over that, and I cannot wait to share that with you guys. So we're gonna go over to the website right now and download a few Halloween files, and I'm going to show you how to just print those out in black and white and then use this to create a stencil that you can use over and over and over. So again, this is not a tutorial. This is pretty much me just showing off my new toy. But if you want it, there is a link in the description. If there's a coupon code, there will be one right with that. So click that link and get it there. And I can't express enough how awesome this is. If you're in the stencil world and you want to do t-shirts or signs or anything, this is a game changer, because you're not going to be using vinyl. You've got a mesh backing to it, so you can have those intricate designs that have little holes in them. So it steps up in the world of stenciling. I totally suggest it. So let's get playing with it. Let's make some projects. On Auntie.com, and I'm going to show you how to turn a multicolored SVG for Halloween into a single color SVG and save it as a JPEG so that we can use it with our Ikonart stencil maker. You can use just regular JPEGs that you find on the internet in black and white. You can use just regular black and white JPEG images and print them. But I wanted to show you how to use our SVGs, because that's probably the hardest one to do, and if you can do this, then you can do any of them. So I'm gonna go down to our holiday SVGs. I'm going to go to our Halloween SVGs. I'm gonna find one that I want, and if it's already black and white, I can just use it the way it is and print it out. But I can also lay a bunch of them out on one sheet if I want smaller stencils, because that's the cool part about using the 8.5 by 11 is you can make multiple little stencils on one stencil. So I'm just gonna I kind of want to do a bigger one for Halloween so that I can change out signs if I want. So I think I want to do Let's see, which one do I want to use? The pumpkin season one is so cute. Okay, I think I'm gonna do this one. Okay, so I'm going to one-click download that. I'm gonna unzip it by just clicking it, so it will be an SVG like this. Now I am going to be using Silhouette Studio, which if you don't have, you can download it for free, but you do have to buy the version that uses SVGs. You can also do this in Illustrator. I tried doing it in PicMonkey, but it wasn't working very well because you can't really change the image colors on anything that's not black. So I'm just gonna drag this in here, and what I want to do is ungroup it, and I want to turn this black, and I want to turn this black, and I'm going to drag over both and position them on my piece of paper because I'm printing on an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper. So I want this to fit right here. Now, if I wanted, I could go in and put little pumpkins and leaves so I could reuse more of the stencil, and I can do things like that. But for this purpose, I'm just going to show you this. So now I'm going to File, Save As, Save to Hard Drive. I'm going to change it to a JPEG. And I'm gonna call this Pumpkin Season. And okay, and save. And so since we're gonna be doing some more Ikonart stuff, I will try to add more just simple black files to the website as life goes on. I'll try to create some of these so that you don't have to do this, but you can really do this with anything. I'll also be doing one for Thanksgiving and for Christmas, so check that video out if you want to see more of me doing this. Okay, so now that we have it turned into a JPEG, do now is open this and File, Print. I just have to print it on a basic piece of paper to start, which is really cool. You don't have to print it on anything special. You just print it on your paper, and then the rest of the work is all done through the Ikonart products. So you can really print out like a bunch of these if you just maybe want to make stencils out of them and have them to the side. You can also reuse them over and over to make more stencils. So if you're selling a stencil, you can just keep these on hand. So I'm going to print this, and then I'll catch you in the rest of the video. So my first step is to watch Lynn Lily's tutorial.
Is that there is a textured side.
So after watching her tutorial, I decided to use the inkjet part of the video, which was so easy. The only part was trying to figure out which side to print on. If you use your fingernail, it's easier to see the rough side that you are supposed to print on. Your nail will not slide on this side of the sheet very easily. And then after that, it's so easy just to turn on the light and expose it for 35 seconds. And I did 5 in one sitting because I found that doing more than one was the easiest route to go while I was doing all of my pumpkin season ones. I wanted to do ones for Christmas and some other ones as well. It did look like nothing happened, which was really cool because it's kind of like magic. When you put it in the sink, you don't realize that it did something until you wash it out. It does take a little while to wash out your stencils. I found that soaking them in water for a little bit helped, and then washing them out. So I tested them with chalked up paint. I'll be testing them with some more stuff later, and I'll be doing some Christmas ones as well. So let me know in the comments what you want to see me try out. This one I decided to try out our chalked up paint and glitter, but I was super happy with it, but I was using it on felt, so it was kind of like a master project to start, but it worked out pretty cool, and I just popped some glitter on there. I also tried to do like a little layering technique. Probably got a little ahead of myself for my first project, but it was super cute.
We can't pretend that we feel nothing, but if you're game, I am